three quick what's a word? Is it not testimonies, not character referencing? Is it mic check? Mic check. 1 2 1 2. How's it, guys? Excuse the lack of energy and excuse the and ahs the whole time, but I have time to record this. I don't really have time to edit this, and I wanted to bring it to you raw. So this is for the entrepreneur, this is for someone that's following our journey, and someone that wants to get something out of this, right? Just stay tuned, hear me out. It's going to be, I don't think, that long. So just got back from a week away on our spread trip. Well, that was already 2 weeks ago. That shows you how time flies, but just managed to get my breath back. And it was such an amazing time. I remember speaking to my wife. She said, "You sound tired." It's like my brain was so outbrained, but in a good way. Really was there for business, was able to see friends. Thank you for those that hosted me. Sorry for those that didn't get to see me. I know there's a lot of people that I didn't get to, but it was a business trip at the end of the day. And during that business trip, it was amazing. I spent so much time with clients, with investors, with accountability partners, if you want to put it like that, with my lawyer and friend, with the accounting team, with everyone, just planning our vision, what we've achieved, how everything changed from the move to Cape Town, but also spend a quality time with university students, and on the other hand with amazing leadership, a team that I've had the amazing opportunity to present to them. And it was just so overwhelming to see where God has brought us back to. So the reason for this video, you might ask, is I want to share 3 quick compliments that I received, and the purpose of those compliments, or the purpose of sharing it, I guess, at the end of the day. Second of all is just announce that we're going to have like a debrief session for the year and everything that we've achieved, everything we saw on board meetings, on how other clients are acting in the entirety of what we were busy doing. We want to create kind of like a workshop that you can come and ask questions or just listen to the progress live, which is going to be kind of our AGM, but we want to give back. It's going to be absolutely for free. So quickly stay tuned with that. I'm going to make a shorter clip, I guess, announcement from that later on as I've got time. But as I said, this is going out live just like this. Maybe have some couple of bloopers removed. I guess that's about it. So this year has been a year that was completely new to us. New in the sense of moving down to Cape Town, and experiencing a completely different new culture, not necessarily in people, but how businesses operate and how they work at the end of the day. So that was completely new to us. But I was really convicted on how I handled compliments. There were 3 compliments this year that I received that really, for me at the end of the day, was an affirmation of God's work. What we do wrong with compliments is we tend to give ourselves compliments in the mirror, right? And on that note, we think it's going to affirm our character. Your character gets affirmed by your presentation and representation of yourself in your community. At the end of the day, what they say about you, what your friends say about you, what the workplace say about you, what your clients say about you. So you need to go and prove your character in that community. We believe as entrepreneurs that entrepreneurship is a calling from God. I believe that there's a difference between self-employed and entrepreneurship. I believe that there's a difference between the hustler and the entrepreneur. The entrepreneur doesn't make sense why he's doing it in the first place. At the end of the day, he's co-creating with God in these opportunities. And there are 3 compliments that we received that we feel this is God's affirmation in this space. The 3 compliments for the year that highlighted 2025 for me was during an event or strategic meeting with one of our clients in front of the entire board. They had one of their previous board members there, which is by chance, I guess, one of my role models. in business. So I went there with this massive expectation to meet this person, knowing, or he definitely didn't know, he's such a big role model in my life and also what he's busy doing. And as I went up to introduce myself, he said to me, Deon, I'm such a big fan of your work. I'm such a big fan of what you're busy doing. And at the end of the day, that compliment is an affirmation that we are there to inspire others by God's calling that we have in our life. Um, I had no work relationship with him. I had nothing to prove for him. But at the end of the day, it was just such a character boost to hear that your role models look up to you. And you guys know that we've never been big on our audiences. We don't push that content. We don't market for that. We don't believe that 30 seconds is sufficient enough in this instant gratification world that we live in, that you're going to be the next entrepreneur or anything like that. We feel that if you want to learn something, you need to tune in willingly on getting all the skill sets out there. And that's our plan with everything that we do, is to bring you organic, raw, long material that's not aimed to fish you into anything, but it's aimed to teach you. And for your role model to see that cause is something that's very, very, very close to heart and is a massive compliment to me, to the entire team. And thanks for that. The second compliment we received is our company works with a lot of clients, and our clients very often are investors of either our movements or joint ventures or vested into something beyond just business. And very often, because our kind of like core culture is relationally bound or focused, sometimes to get what we aim to receive or the objective takes time. And very often when I say we, me and the entire team go and we need to energize ourselves saying, listen here, the goal is taking longer than expected, but we need to work through it at a certain pace to get that longevity and to get that infinite mindset implanted in the company culture. So not often do we get compliments as fast as we'd like, but very often our clients work with plenty of other consultants, whether contractually or just people speaking into their lives and businesses. So what happened in this specific case, one of our clients and venture partners, one of his other consultants came to us out of the blue, not knowing we're consultants on the deal beforehand, set up a meeting with us and said, Deon, we just want to say this client of yours really looks up to how you handle affairs and what you mean to the company. And to see that confirmation, and we're far from the goal. There's so many KPIs we didn't meet, but for our client to didn't have to say anything, just really speak behind our back, this compliment that came on different angles straight to us really made me wow. The client didn't need to say anything at that point. The other consultant definitely didn't need to come to us, but all of that just such a massive confirmation on that. And I guess the third one is the trickiest thing is, and I mentioned it before, as an entrepreneur, you feel this calling to co-create with God. And in our space, we are not lecturing on a Christian point of view. I guess we're not Bible preaching. We're handling with businesses, and businesses include all cultures, all religions, everybody out there. But we see the kingdom calling on a business. We believe that a business needs to make profit. We believe that it is a place where they feed people, they employ people of all races, all colors, all religions, all everything. And that's sometimes tricky to minister into that, because we see this godly calling on a business. We see ministry opportunities, but just to Bible bash and straight on preach is not always effective. Sometimes it does call for that, but relationally, our objectives kind of different, which very often put us in the position when I come back and after opportunities to review certain works, I often find myself in a space of doubting, did I deny God? Did I not open that door? Did I not do the kingdom principles and values first? And it really is a tough debrief for me personally. But then whenever we work with clients, we survey everything we do to find out where we can improve, what's better. And we never ask the question, did you feel spiritually motivated? Did we improve on that? Did we get that? Never. That's never the KPI objective of the bartering business in between or with the client and with us. But every single time, and especially now the last time, not asking that question, people feel the need from each service and sermon, no, from each engagement and each business guest point of view or handling affairs, to tell us from their own accord, listen here, they are so proud of us standing strong in our faith and building kingdom businesses where we had opportunities to deny or just stay neutral. We feel that we want to affirm this is what we're all about. And to be honest, we don't do that always directly, but it's definitely in our values. So that's a massive compliment to know that our values is to build kingdom businesses and others see that in ourselves. We take our compliments to keep on improving. That definitely is highlights for this. So our AGM is going to happen on the 6th of November. That's a Thursday. Tickets will be in our bio. During this, if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a founder, we are going to share our highlights from the year, all the lessons we learned in our own business, lessons we learned in our ventures, what ventures we were busy with, lessons we learned alongside our clients and in their businesses, their success stories, their failures, to come and inspire you at the end of the day. With that, we're going to share all the failures, things you should stay away from. We're going to share our vision and purpose and ventures for the next year to kind of like excite you, where everything is going. It's absolutely free. When I say tickets is up, just book your spot to get the links. Everyone's invited. If you're a first-time founder, a startup, or an entrepreneur, and you've got questions, I'm going to create links for you to share that beforehand so we can answer it with experts during that time or beforehand as well, to get you going in business, to show you that you're not alone. So that's the heart with the AGM. That's how we're going to do it this year. We're going to celebrate 2025 together, and we're going to take it. And the latest keynote is out. Hope you enjoy it. Please join our podcast. Please subscribe. Cost you nothing. Join the movement. Listen to the calls. Don't think 30 seconds, 60 seconds, 15 seconds of highlight reels of everyone's going to make a change in your business. From your side, whether you choose us or anyone else, please understand that it takes time, takes effort, takes a grind. Upskill yourself to be better in business, and understand that God has got calling in your business, in your ventures, because it is actually very, very, very important for Him and His kingdom. See you on that side. See you at the AGM. Lager.